This unsafe building meeting for July 16th, or June 16th, 2021 is now called to order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excuse me if I didn't stand, but I wrenched my knee.
Okay. We understand. Roll call, please.
Denny Wilkening,
Yes.
Richard Sharp,
Here.
Colleen Sheehan. Here. Ryan Detmeyer.
Here.
Jill Murr. Here. Todd Wilkening.
Here.
Margaret Abernathy, Recording Secretary Pro Tem, is here.
Okay, thank you. Minutes for the April 21st, 2021 public meeting. Can we have a motion for approval?
A deferral, please.
A deferral, pardon me?
A deferral, please.
Deferral. We deferred those minutes until...
I'll make the motion to defer the minutes.
A second. Thank you. Motion carries 3-0. Update item 7201 West 143rd. That's where the fire was. Joe, it looks pretty cleaned up there.
The structure has been removed. As of last check, the property ownership has not changed hands yet. As of yesterday afternoon on Lake County records. I don't know that the demo permit is closed out yet.
Okay.
But the structure is gone and all of the unsafe.
Do we write this one off?
So we can take this off?
would believe
I'd be
so.
in favor
Would
of
the
that.
property owner demo it themselves?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then there's, I mean, if
No,
the
we could just...
unsafe condition's gone, then.
Okay.
Oh, they did? Yeah. I thought it was us. Okay. No, we put out the order after that meeting in April, and by that, within the next couple days, they were in, got their permit, and
it's fine. Okay, great.
started moving.
Good. Okay, thanks, Jill.
You're welcome.
Item number 2, 12715 Parish Avenue, again a fire. Do we have,
That's been cleaned up.
that's been cleaned up also?
Has been cleaned up and,
They turned over to legal.
turned over to legal. We have had our fees recorded.
Not exactly, so, that all happened when I was out, because my wife had a baby.
Oh, congratulations, man, that's cool.
She had not yet. So,
No,
I was there cheering her on.
Good for you. Good for you.
But there was,
Everybody doing fine?
Yeah, everything was good.
Boy, girl?
Boy.
Nice.
Now we have one of
Congrats.
each.
One of
All
each,
right.
yeah.
And she is cursing me right now for not being home and.
Well, we'll try and keep this moving.
Yeah, keep it moving.
But the litigation was filed, I believe, it was when I was out, so sometime in late May, early June. I believe the complaint's been served upon the property owner, so it's probably best just to move this to an update item, and it's just working on recovering whatever the costs were that Jill had sent over.
Okay, very good, thank you. Number 3, 12740 Hilltop, Burkham?
Bertram. I still waiting I took the application in to the county, and I'm still waiting for them to do something for it.
Nobody's living in there, is that correct, or?
Well, we are cleaning up the inside, so it's kind of, there's no place to sleep or anything, and so there's nobody there at night, and we try to get down there during the day to clean up on the inside. So we're just we was over there mowing and stuff like this, cleaning it up, trying to get something done to it. So, like I said, I'm waiting on what the county says.
Well, when did you take it up to county?
Huh?
When did you take it up to county to get,
I think about a month or so ago.
you haven't heard nothing?
I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna go back tomorrow and see what's going on with it.
Is that house packed full of stuff? Because it looks like the windows have debris, or not debris, but items all the way up to the windows.
Well, in some of the windows, there's debris, there's items stacked up in front of the windows, and of course all the windows are covered. But it's just boxes with toys in them.
Okay.
And there's boxes of my son's CDs and the DVDs and his things from the idols in Japan. That's what most of the stuff is. We're still trying to work on the kitchen,
Okay.
What's your plan? You do have a plan, right?
Yeah, we keep trying to go down to work on it, but our vehicles keep breaking down, and I can't leave my sister because her husband had a stroke. He now had breast cancer, and she has to get to an appointment, and if there's no vehicle there, she can't get to her appointments. Now, all of them's fixed now.
Because it's looking pretty bad, right, Chief?
Yeah.
It looks pretty
The house
bad.
is in bad shape. It is. The property has been cleaned up and has been mowed, but
It has
it's still a
been
little
mowed,
bit hot,
okay,
but
okay.
the building
okay.
is still in bad shape.
Yeah.
There's nothing been done with the outside. The roof's in bad shape.
The roof is in bad shape, and, which I told the people at Lake County, and like I said, I haven't heard back from them, haven't heard anything from them.
Ryan, do you know how long it takes to get what he's talking about?
I don't even, what have you applied for?
Huh?
The county for.
What are you getting from county?
I'm trying to get, some help to get the roof fixed, and the windows fixed, and maybe to get the house painted.
That's what you're doing.
For what agency?
What's it called?
Is it through community development?
Yes.
I don't have any experience with community development.
No, okay. Did they give you any indication about how long it may take? Because I know some of the neighbors are still not very happy.
Like I said, I'm just planning on going back tomorrow and seeing what's going on with it. So,
Going on with up to county, you mean? You're going to go up to county?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
and then when I find out something, I can call somebody and tell you what's going on.
How long has it been on here?
It's been on for a while. But he just purchased the property, basically.
Okay, so you're.
I just got it into my name, yes.
At the May 19th meeting that we had canceled, he had shown up for that meeting and provided me documentation that the property had been quitclaimed over to him. That was one of the requirements of community development to help him and to apply for any assistance, was that he had to be an owner of the property.
Okay, so we just did that a month ago.
So we just did that a month ago. So perhaps a 30-day update on this item at your next
Yeah,
meeting.
I think we definitely
We
really
definitely need a
need update. We
30-day
need
update.
something from.
Okay, I will.
And Chief, if you can drive by, if you get a chance, just,
Yeah,
we can see some progress.
I just sent Jill the pictures
Okay,
from, today, so we'll see, 30 days if anything's changed. If you could get Santa Claus out in front, move, because
Okay, I'll move Sandy.
your neighbors are complaining that it's not Christmas time, so.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's just, they're looking for some progress, everybody is, and.
yeah. What else, Ryan, anything you got?
Just so you guys know, pursuant to the last meeting, which was April,
Yeah.
we have title ordered on that from Fidelity. We're expecting that in the near future. So,
Okay,
I mean, obviously something's got to happen, or we can have a demolition order prepared for the board, and the board can consider it.
What street is that on?
Hilltop.
I don't know if you fielded any calls recently, Rich, but
I know you have, and I know she's just too nice to me, I think. She's just, because we're real good friends. I'm sure we're all real good friends, so. And she wants something done.
Okay,
And
well,
she,
should,
Yes.
yeah, something's gonna happen, so next meeting, hopefully we can have some update.
we need to see some progress.
The house will be slated to be tore down if it doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay, yes, I understand.
Okay.
yeah,
I don't want you to be surprised.
yeah, because it's getting to that point, so. It's getting to that point, so. Okay, so see you in 30 days?
Yeah.
Anything else, Joe?
I believe Mr. Brown wanted to say
Okay,
something.
yes, please.
I'm the one that owns the
Can we have your name and address, please?
My name is Robert Brown, of Crown Point, Indiana,
Okay,
and, if Maverick could get a building permit on the property, I was going to take and start working on it right away. I talked to Mr. Crowder here and all the people on the board, and, well, get your son down there, we know him, he can start working on it and get that roof door off and put a new roof on it. Well, I talked to Danny, that's bad. we have to have a building permit. Well, I went down to the city hall, I got an application, and, filled it out and brought it back in. I waited for like 2 weeks or so, and, then I went back down and said, what's the problem here? I said, you're not a general contractor anymore. I said, you have to, have a,
You have to
building
have
permit for
license,
this
yeah,
house.
yeah.
I said, well, the way I understood, Mr. Crowder said, start working on it right away and get that roof fixed. I said, well, good. Didn't even think about a building permit. But if he would get a building permit, he's gonna fix it. He has a right to keep it and fix it. He is the owner of that property. He might, according to how he has to do it, he might have to go through the county to come out there and assess it and fix it because he's on a low income. But the point is, if you give him a building permit, there's people that I do know that would come down and start maybe giving him a hand on it. But they can't do anything because their hands are tied too. So you start replacing one piece of wood on that building and start tearing it down, you guys have the order to stop them. You have the law on your side to stop them. So this is something you ought to consider because he is the legal owner of that property.
Can he get a permit, Joe, or Ryan?
You would
So
need
that
to
is not at all the way I recalled that conversation with Mr. Crowder.
No.
He did not tell you to go ahead and just
I
change the
can't
roof
hear
without
you,
a
sir.
permit. He was not implying that you should change the roof without a permit from the town. He was implying that you said that you could get somebody to come and do the roof work.
I said, I had been a general contractor for
Correct.
5 years with Cedar Lake.
Correct, but you have to have a contractor's license in
Yes.
Cedar Lake
Well,
to do so.
Put it this way, once I found out that I had to have a general contractor, then I started calling out. I called 4 different people to start off with, or 5.
The first place you should have went would be the town hall to get the contractor's license application, and then the permit could have been filed. You could have got a permit prior to that.
I was trying to find somebody to be willing to come and give an estimate,
Okay,
and give me an estimate on that job. and
but
see
we're
how
talking
much it's
6,
gonna
8
cost.
months ago.
Yes.
This is 6 or 8 months ago already.
I still can't hear you, sir.
This has been over 6 to 8 months already.
Well, it's been there for about 40 years.
I understand that, but you have told us month after month after month, at
I
different
didn't-
times that you were going to be doing stuff, and you're trying to
I
find
did not do
somebody.
that. Put it this way, what really came into, I called these people back and says, what is the problem here? They said, we was told, are you a general contractor, sir? He said, no.
Who did you talk to?
I
Somebody
had a
from the
number.
town?
They gave me a list of them, and we started calling on the phone.
Okay.
And they called me back and said, we're sorry, that Cedar Lake has told us to stay away from it. I said, what? You mean they don't want to give us a building permit on a house we're willing to fix? He said, they told us to stay away from this piece of property, they want nothing to do with it, and you shouldn't want nothing to do with it. So every contractor that I've called won't even call me back now. Matter of fact, I got some that won't even call me for an emergency job that I have to have. I want something checked out in my own house. They won't return the calls. But that's why I said, I'm fighting a losing battle here. I told Maverick, you get it, Maverick. And you get a building permit on the house. He's a homeowner. You can't deny him the right to work on his property. I don't care what he does. This man is disabled. He has to go according to people that will help him.
Nobody's denying him. In fact, we actually said you got 30 days. He's gonna come in and try to get a permit. And try to get funding to have it. I think you're totally
Okay, what he has to
missed
do?
the point here. What just took place here was to allow him for 30 days to come in, get a permit. He's trying to get some funding through the county. We're willing to work with him since he's the new owner.
Right.
So this is water under the bridge. We got new,
Even if he can't get it through the county, he still has a right to ask for funding. to try to get some people out there to work and do the job for him, don't he?
He does,
Huh?
but he does, sure he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what this board is trying to do for him.
I'm willing, myself, I have a telescopic forklift. It reaches out 42 foot. I can lift that roof on, and I can set it up there.
We heard that story 9 months ago,
Not for
and
me,
nothing's
sir.
been done.
Not for me.
Yes, it was for you.
No.
You stood right up here and said that.
No.
Absolutely
I haven't been
you did,
here
sir.
9 months.
All right, we got 30 days. He's got
So
30
let's give the
days.
30 days, we'll give it to him and see the progress.
Tell me something.
He
What
has an
about-
opportunity
what about
to
the
work on
complaint? What about the complaint on the neighbors? What neighbors is complaining?
It doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
make any
I think
difference.
it does.
No, it does not. It doesn't make any difference.
It's not about the neighbors,
it's
it's
not
about you
just
doing the
one.
right thing and
You
getting that
said
house.
neighbors are complaining. Which neighbors are there?
Well, he's
Mr.
got
Brown.
neighbors, it's in a neighborhood.
Mr. Brown, as the legal owner of the house, I don't care if the neighbors are complaining, then they're complaining. They have no legal, right or something like that to tell you who's complaining. The complaint is there, and that's all that they need to tell us about. So you asking which neighbor, I go down there and my neighbors are nice to me.
That's what I was saying.
Mr.
They've been
Brown.
nice to me for years.
Mr. Brown, as the legal owner,
I've known
I'm
him.
telling you,
Your father-in-law owned the property next door.
Mr. Brown,
I've known him for years.
I am-
You couldn't be a better neighbor.
Let him speak, please.
I am telling you, and you will pardon my language, ladies, I don't give a fuck who's complaining.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, I don't care,
I don't care
because
who
if
complains,
they're complaining,
and,
what,
and then you could do
All right,
something.
all right, that's out of order. 30 days.
Let's get
30
this.
days.
Yeah,
Okay?
let's-
Right, I'll
Make it 30 days.
Let's move on.
This is over. We're moving to the next one.
You got your 30 days, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Work with the planning department, or we will be back.
14620 Bryan Street,
I
Tom Fritz.
thought that was coming down.
No, I don't
months
think,
ago.
I don't think we have anything to do that. Yes. Correct?
I thought
No,
we
I
did.
will have him at your next meeting.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I thought that was a done deal. All right,
Well, the report was done and it was turned over to legal, right?
Do you have that, Ryan?
I believe it was filed for that one, yes.
Okay, okay. Number 513010, Theodore Zankowski.
I reached out to Mr. Zanuski
Zanuski.
via telephone. He has an active demo permit with the building department, however, it has not been acted upon yet. I will send him a certified letter to appear at your next meeting. I had been trying to reach him via telephone.
Okay.
We do have a report from Todd on this one, so I was trying to reach out to him via telephone and the information I had on the building permit, but he does have an active permit for
There's
demo.
nothing on the window, though. There's nothing on that's displayed anywhere.
So it's in
How
the
old is
permit.
that permit, Jill?
From 2020.
Yeah, I think he renewed it even one prior to that, didn't
He
he?
had one in 17, so
Yeah. That house has been a problem for quite a few years.
we'll get a certified letter out
Okay.
to him for your next meeting.
Do you know when the expiration is of that permit, if it was issued, like, what month?
Got
Bear
two
with
wells
me
in that
one
truck.
moment.
Got two wellheads sticking out.
October of 21.
Okay, so you're gonna send a letter, certified,
I'll
okay,
send a certified letter.
thank you. 7118 West 131st Place, Green. You have anything on that, Todd? Or Ryan, have we done anything?
I think it's illegal.
No, someone's not ringing the bell. Who's the owner on that one?
Green,
It's not ringing a bell for me.
okay.
I don't,
This
I don't have a file.
was Orlano, the property owner had changed hands. I've not been able to make
Oh, that's right.
contact
You
with the
didn't-
new
that's
property owner.
Kind of forever, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I believe he was the one that lived in Chicago. He was in here probably, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago? And there was,
There's a picture of the house, yeah.
last I could recall, there was just like a final couple of items that he had to take care of there.
Yeah, there was no report generated because it changed hands and it was
Okay.
just work on it.
Yeah.
There's a report.
So what do you think? Should he come in, or what do you think?
How about we take a look at that one, and if we determine that it's still unsafe as the report we have in the file, then we will invite him to the next meeting. Otherwise, we will just provide you an update.
Very good, that's perfect. Thank you. Possible unsafe structures, 7215 West 128th Place, 7512 West 128th Lane, and 7020 West 139th Place. There was a fire there also. Are they possible, Todd, do you think? Have you seen any of these?
Yeah, I do believe the two on Hilltop are reoccurring complaints,
I do too, yeah.
and they do not meet.
Okay,
I'm not positive, I'll have to go look at them again, but I don't think they meet the criteria to be unsafe. The house fire, you went to look at the 139th, right? 7020,
Which one?
7020 West 100.
Yeah, that's, behind, yeah, 139th Place.
yeah.
Yeah, that's still
Just the way it is.
something every way it is.
Okay.
I put little notes there, but I can't read them.
We need to do a report on that one.
I think so, yeah. Why don't we?
All right, let's do a report on that. Those will be done next week,
Okay,
both of them. Not both of them, I should say the 7118.
on,
We'll
yeah.
take a look at that one. again.
Okay,
Yeah.
super, great. Thanks, Todd.
Mhm.
Any public comment other than what we've already heard? Seeing no public comment, this meeting is...
Rich, before you do that, I
Yes.
have one quick
Yes,
item.
okay, thank you, Ron.
Jill had sent us, an old lien from 2002, related to
That is-
Sergio and Elizabeth Urquiza.
Okay,
That was way back before they changed the law on how you could record things. So there was a bill of cost that was recorded against the property. I think it's just a few $100. What we have for your consideration and for your signature is a release of that lien. It just needs to be notarized.
okay, thank
If
you,
you guys would
yeah.
like to, then we can get that recorded.
That was actually paid, as we researched the records, that had been paid, but for whatever reason.
Wow. From 2002, huh?
2002, it
Yeah.
had never been released.
Who says we can't keep stuff? And date it, Ryan, 6/16, is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. And then Jill, you're a notary, right? You can handle that?
She is.
Margaret is.
And Margaret is, so we
Look at
have
that,
two.
two.
Okay, good. So we'll get that taken care of?
Yeah, and then we'll get it recorded.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ryan. Anything else, anybody? This meeting is now adjourned. The next meeting, July 21st, 2021. So check, please, more.